Me and Brian are here doing the podcast. I don't know what number it is because I have 3 of them. They won't process, so I don't know if this one's going to process or not. We're going to talk anyway. I don't care. But we're talking about the Sacramento Kings. And the thing with them, they have great individual players. You know, Tyreek, Thornton, Patterson, and Cousins. But they can't mesh. Like Isaiah Thomas, he's a ball hog. Like Marcus Thornton, a ball hog. Tyreek, a good bit ball hog. That's what DeMarcus won't be able to develop in a way he should because he's in a group full of ball hogs. And this dude could be the star of their team. And then, like, the last game of the season he had like 30 and 15. Brian's being stupid. He's laughing at something.
You gotta watch this. Watch this. So I just stood back for like, I don't know how long. Just watch this. So, here, I'll let you watch the entire clip here. So after I dunked it over top of like 3 people, this is what I did. I'll show you guys. So I'm standing back, just not doing anything. I just stand there. They walk past me and everything. They do all that, and then I just run up behind them and go like this. Or start walking, and I just run up and go like this.
Okay, Brian. Well,
what was that, guys?
And they have a decent bench. They have, Jimmer, Marcus Thornton's actually coming off the bench, I think. Travis Outlaw, Jason Thompson. They have a good bench. You know what? We'll just go through team by team and talk about them.
Okay, look, another highlight reel. My guy gets player of the game every time because after I get over 20 points, then I start going at this shit, which is bad.
Alright, yeah, your audio quality is sucking. Alright, hold on, my phone's ringing. I'll be right back.
Because I'm using this thing.
Well, I know the last did. 3 or 4. 6, 9, 4, 9, 4, 6. Hold on, I'm coming. I gotta put my headset on. Alright, I'm back. That's my brother.
Alright, I have a question.
What?
How I started to get people to call me Sheik.
Okay.
Alright, well, they're actually keeping up with us right now. The Sacramento Kings are 31 and we have 38. Yeah, and it's almost halftime. But, do you know how I finally got people to start calling me that?
I don't know why. How?
Because of, I got a new nickname that I wanted people to start calling me.
What?
Either Splash or Silk or Smooth.
You're gay. You really are. You can't give yourself a nickname.
Well, one guy started calling me Splash because every time that I would shoot it, it would swish, and I'm getting triple teamed right now.
Okay, bit of a racist comment. Was he black?
No.
Was he a nerdy white kid?
No, it was...
Was it Jacob?
Dude, my guy's injured. I should have made the strength up. No, he's limping around right now. Like, when he's limping.
Brian, you idiot, it's not strength that determines you don't get injured, it's durability. You should have, like, a high durability anyway. Like an 80-something, I think.
Oh, buzzer beater. We're definitely, Can I go back and watch that?
It normally won't let you see where the ball goes through the hoop.
I'm gonna go back and see it. I got a 3-point buzzer beater. I got 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 20 points at halftime.
You suck. You got 1 assist, Brian. You're playing with LeBron and Wade. Every time I play,
if I give it to LeBron or Wade, they'd pass it back to me.
Throw them alley-oops. Just have LeBron cut to the basket, throw an alley-oop.
I'm the best player on the team, man.
You're an idiot.
I throw them alley-oops. No, listen, I throw them alley-oops and they get blocked every time.
That's because your pass rating is like at 70 probably.
Heat or Spurs? No, it's 99. Heat or
G Spurs. Spurs are gonna win tonight. It hasn't given me one of these for today. Well,
what do I do with my phone?
Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The 76ers. I'm not sure if Bynum's going to stay or he's going to go in free agency because I think he has he's an unrestricted free agent, but he has an option to resign.
John Wall now the proven the fastest player in the league.
No, the fastest player in the league is Tony Parker.
No, like running with the ball and dribbling it.
No, dude, like look.
He's the fastest.
No, dude, in like 2008 or something, Tony Parker and Devin Harris were going to have a foot race from the one side of the court to the other, and whoever did it, they would break the Guinness World Record for fastest court to court or side to side sprint. And Greg Popovich called Tony Parker and told him don't do it. You know, don't do it. Told him back out of it. So then Harris did it and broke the record. But everybody knows Tony Parker is the fastest player in the NBA. Everybody knows it.
Not to do it.
Well, the thing with Greg,
about with the ball running.
I know, like sprinting up and down the court with the, yeah, I know. But the reason Popovich is the best coach in the league. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. He's the best coach in the league right now. And the thing with him is he rests his players. Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker are his babies. And he will take them completely out of games.
Worst jump shot in the league.
Yes, John Wall does. John Wall does. And the thing,
that can be.
Well, no, he can hit it. He has the ugliest jump shot. He has the ugliest jump shot. But let me get back to what I was saying.
He goes like this.
He doesn't shoot like that. It doesn't matter. Back on topic. The first time they played the Heat, their 4 best players, arguably their 4 best players, did not play. Parker, Ginobili, Duncan, and Danny Green did not play at all in the first game they played against the Heat, and they still almost beat the Heat. Still almost beat them. The second time they played, Bosh hit a buzzer beater for the win. He had a buzzer beating 3. And they didn't have LeBron or Wade. So every time these teams faced off, there was a handicap to one of the teams. Because they only played twice because they're in different conferences. And the thing is, Spurs have changed. You know, they picked up T-Mac, they waived Jax. There hasn't really been any injuries to him, really. Leonard's really showing up on defense against LeBron. I'm gonna say the Spurs in 6 games. The Spurs are gonna win the series in 6. And imagine if they had an elite center.
Oh my God!
Like,
dude, look at this. What I'm saying right here. This is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to talk about something.
Like, oh, why don't you oop it to LeBron? You want to see what happens when I oop it to LeBron?
He dunks it, duh. And don't get me wrong, I hate LeBron as a person. I respect him as much as anybody can when it comes to athletic ability.
Boom, he misses it.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about this game. At 2K12, if you throw a nuke, they're going to dunk it. In 2K13, it's more realistic. They can miss it, but they miss it way too often. Back on topic. I respect LeBron as much as anybody can respect an athlete. I respect him for his athletic ability and his basketball skills. As a person, I don't like him. I think he betrayed Cleveland.
As a person.
No, well, if I did, I would hate him. But the thing is, like I've told Seneca time and time again, I have no problem with him leaving Cleveland. The thing is, the way he left Cleveland, he went out there and did a TV show, a TV special on where he was going to go. He did not have to do it. He could have had a simple press conference like Ray Allen did. A lot of people hate Ray Allen. Peanut hates Ray Allen because he left Boston. I respect him for his ability. He's the best three-point shooter in the league. It's just, I don't think he should not have left Boston. Same with LeBron. I have no problem with LeBron leaving Cleveland. I don't care. He could have went anywhere. I don't care where he went. And he ended up going to Miami. But the thing is, the way he left Cleveland is what signals him as a villain. Dwight, too. Dwight missed the playoffs because he was whining about back problems. He didn't have back problems. Yeah, he had a little bit of it, but he could have played. He was just whining about not wanting to be in Orlando. So they traded him and got nothing out of the deal. They got draft picks. That's it. So they got except for their best players are injured. Flalo's injured. Glenn Davis is injured. Also was injured for a long time.
What the heck?
But their young guys have showed up too.
Funny. They did this to me and I missed it.
Okay. Well, when the Magic made that Redick trade, Redick is one of my favorite players in the league. He comes from Duke. Duke is my favorite college. And the thing is, play it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking. But the thing is, when they made that trade, they acquired some assets. They got one of my favorite up-and-coming players. They got Tobias Harris. If you've ever watched a Tobias Harris mix or highlight reel or whatever, the dude can do everything pretty much. He can pass. He's got a low post game, low post defense. He can spot up. He's okay at getting his own shot. He doesn't have to improve on that because he's a power forward / small forward. He can get rebounds. He can finish. He can dunk. He can do everything. I'm going to use a word that a lot of people don't like to be used when saying these things about their basketball player. He's a tweener. He can play the 3 or the 4. He's a lot like Jeff Green. He can do everything pretty much. And the thing is,
watch this. They snooped it to LeBron. Look what happened.
Okay. And the thing is
doesn't even touch. He like it. He doesn't touch it, yet it still finds its way in.
Yeah, you get credit for the basket.
No, it said alley-oop pass, but it didn't give me an assist.
And the thing is, they got great young players. They got Angie Nicholson, Mo Harkless, Vucevic. Glenn Davis is relatively young. He's probably their star player at some point. I remember earlier in the season, he was lighting it up with rebounds and low post scoring. He was lighting them up earlier in the season. And Nelson was an all-star player at some point. He slowed down. He's 30 or 31, I think. Been in the league for 11 years. That's the position they need to improve on. They have the 2nd overall pick this year. And it's going to be no surprise who they take, depending on who Cleveland takes. They're probably going to take Nerlens Noel, and obviously, who do you think? I'm going to ask you this because you don't know anything about basketball. Who do you think the Magic is going to draft? Who do you think they're going to draft at their number 2 overall pick this year?
I don't know anybody in the draft.
Exactly, because you're an idiot, and you're lucky I'm here to talk about it. But they're going to take Ben McLemore. It's locked up who they're going to take. If they take anybody else, alright, whatever. Alright, yeah, I was wrong. Whatever. But they're not, I'm not going to be wrong because they're going to take Ben McLemore. It's already pretty much locked down who they are going to take. So then that solves their guard problem. He plays the shooting guard, but he's really a point guard. So then he's going to be starting at the point. And they'll still have Jameer either starting early in the season or back him up right from the start. Because the kid's young, he's going to need a couple, a couple months to get into the flow of the game and get in with his team to learn the way his team wants to play. Every rookie has that. Every player has that problem at the beginning. When LeBron first went to Miami, they sucked. I don't want to say they sucked. They didn't mesh. Kind of like Melo and Amari, they didn't mesh. They couldn't play together at the beginning because they weren't fit. They didn't fit. LeBron was the star in Cleveland. Bosh was the star up in Toronto. Wade was the star in Miami. When they all meshed together, look, they're unstoppable pretty much. But they're going to get stopped. They were unstoppable once they meshed. But in the beginning, they did not mesh. Bosh is probably the worst starting center as far as rebounding goes. Alright, hold on, my phone's ringing again. I'm gonna unplug it. I'll be back.
Alright guys, if you didn't know yet, I'm working on a video. 2K13, just crossing up people, doing fadeaways, making people fall, and some dunks, some nasty 360s and all kinds of stuff. Slow motion, amazing song. It's pretty cool. That's why you see me showing you some stuff up here, because I got some nasty moves in this.
We're gonna pop while I'm up. Be in a sec.
And yes, John Wall's jump shot is nasty. Worst jump shot, making it. Really.
Give me 1 sec to put my mic on. Where was I? Where did I leave off at?
Who do you think the worst player in the league is? And I'll tell you if you're right or not.
The worst? Like, I was talking about Bosh, but...
150 players. There's only 150 players signed.
Dude, there's more than that.
Signed players.
Dude, there's more than that, because there's 30 players, there's 12. So what's 30 times 12, Brian?
That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm
talking about who do you think the worst player in the league is that is signed? There's only 150 players that are
There's
signed.
more than that, Brian. There's only 12 players on each team that play. There's up to 3 players on the inactive list, and then the Timberwolves got an exception for that, too, because they were...
players that play.
Okay, well, even that can change if they get rotated out. But the worst player in the league, probably Jason Collins. That has nothing to do with the fact that he's gay. He doesn't do anything. That's the thing. He doesn't. Well, he barely ever plays. Let me pick another person. Joel Anthony. Joel Anthony's probably the worst player in the league. What?
Game, but look at his dunk. I'm just tearing him up right now, man.
Well, that's my
I only
opinion.
got 2 assists.
I'll just run through the positions
Tell me how big my vertical was.
and say who the worst player starting at that position is. For point guard, the worst starting point guard in the league, in their role, as their role is, probably is,
Isaiah Thomas, or John Wall? No, not John Wall. John Wall's really good.
no, John Wall does what he has to do, but his team don't win. He does what his team needs him to do. Isaiah Thomas is a ball hog, but last year, when his rookie season, there are people who almost consider him rookie of the year. There was only 2 players that deserved it last year, and one of them got injured. Last year's rookie of the year was Kyrie. Okay, great for you, you idiot. I don't care, Brian. I really don't care.
Damian Lillard, you can't get it because Damian Lillard does.
I got it. I got the rookie of the year. I got the MVP. I got Finals MVP twice. I'm a 2-time champion. Trust me, my guy has his own. It doesn't matter. The thing is,
my guy got like Western Conference Rookie of the Year or whatever.
Rookie of the month.
Yeah.
Idiot. No one cares. No one really cares, Brian. No one cares about
Rookie of the Year? How do you get Rookie of the Year?
Have a 99 overall like my guy did. But the thing is, with point guard, you could say Chalmers is the worst starting point guard. But he does what his team needs him to do. He's not a passer. He never will be a passer. He never will be a distributor. He never will be able to get his own shot. But he's a balled-up shooter, and that's what they need him to be. That's what he does. Now,
Dwayne Wade is pretty good at shooting threes.
No, he's not. Dwayne Wade. Brian, you're an idiot. That's a... Brian.
No, listen. What's his name?
Ray Allen.
No, Dwight Howard?
Yeah, you said Dwight Howard. No, Dwayne Wade.
He can dunk a 15-foot rim.
Okay, great. But
He's trying to take it in and he sucks, dude.
Let me get my magazine so I can see all the teams. Well, I don't know what a magazine is. I could look them up, but my internet sucks. I'll go look for it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can find it. There? Oh, I don't want to look through all the magazines. It's not there. Let me see if I can find my binder. I left them in there. Where's my binder at? Serious? Where is my binder at? Whatever. I don't need it. I can guess. I don't know where it is. I ain't looking for it either. Actually, where's my controller? I was getting on NBA 2K13 and flip through the rosters. Where's my controller?
I made a highlight play.
I still don't care. But people last year, and I say last year, I don't mean this regular season before this postseason. I mean last year, the 2011-2012 season. Raymond Felton was probably the worst starting point guard because they did it not that they traded him and didn't get nothing in return. They just wanted him out of Portland. So all they cared about was getting him out of Portland. Because they drafted Lillard, Rookie of the Year. I pretty much predicted that. And last year it was Raymond Felton. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What? No, that wasn't my turnover. The guy caught it and they took it out of his hand. How does LeBron average 8 assists a game? I don't understand. Or how do, like, freaking centers get, that many games? Oh my god, I can't get assists for crap. Oh, double team. Double team. Who's open? He's open. Who's going to get it? Not him, because he just passes it right back to me, because he sucks. And of course I get a pass to an assist. Hey, Brandon, you still there? Freak, I ran out of bounds. Dude, how many turnovers do I have? 5 turnovers. What the heck?
back. I'm putting Michael. Alright, I'm back. But I was back in the bathroom and I was thinking.
Earn some more minutes next game. Hey, did you know Norris Cole only gets 4 minutes a game?
Now, in real life, he gets way more than that, like 20 or so. I'm not even sure. Like, at least 15. No, like, Cole was a good player. His haircut is what makes him look gay. Alright, but let me go to the rosters. I'll have to load up my own custom roster. Let me turn this down. You can probably... It's gonna get me mad. Get away from the computer, cat! There. Because in this custom roster, I have, like, guys who aren't in the game and guys who are, like, different stats. Like, in the custom roster I use, Tracy McGrady has a 79 overall. But anyway, Kemba Walker. Alright, I'll show you, let you look at his stats. Last year, he averaged 12 points per game, 4.4 assists per game, 0.9 steals, and 36% field goal percentage. That's terrible.
Dude, I was shooting 70% up at the courts.
Okay, Brian, that's great for you, but let's...
I was playing one-on-one with the 30-year-old, and I crossed him up and made him fall just like I did Seneca that one day. But,
you said you grabbed him by the back of his head and pushed him too?
No, I didn't. No, she was guarding me too tight, and I told her she was, and then she was like, I'm going to get the ball, and then I crossed her up and made her fall, but that doesn't what I'm getting at.
That's not how I remember it, but okay, whatever.
That is what happened, but, whatever. So...
Are you there?
I crossed him up and made hip ball stuff. His friend was like keeping count because I kept on doing step back fadeaways from the 3-point range.
Oh,
I was shooting it from like 4 feet behind the
okay, 3-point line, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
but
and the guy said I was shooting 70%.
Would you hurry? Would you shut up for a minute so I can talk about Kemba Walker?
7 out of 10, man.
Okay, well, this kid, last year he had 36% field goal percentage, not 3-point field goal. On his 3-point percentage, he had .305, that's 30%. It's terrible. And this year he averaged 2.4 turnovers per game.
Brandon.
What? What?
You shot lights out. Hold on, stop. You shot lights out tonight, and you played a huge role in the win. Did you have a feeling coming in that you were hot, or did this performance kind of catch you by surprise?
Jamal Tinsley. He's probably the worst starting guard because Mo Williams was injured for a long time. So for a while, Tinsley was. Because he's 34 and that's old. Isaiah Thomas. I don't know what to say about him. He's a ball hog. Look, he has a 78 pass. That's not very good. It's okay, but it's not great. And this is a custom roster, so he changed the ratings. He has an 84 mid-range. On the 2K rosters, he has a 69 mid-range. Felton. There's the guy I was talking about earlier. He can shoot. He can get some layups. He can throw some alley-oops. Don't expect big numbers from him, though. Don't expect great defense or anything like that. Just expect him to pass it when he needs to, and that's all you should expect from him. Nash. Now, Nash is older. He's 38, 39, I'm not even sure. And I don't know. It's sad what he's regressed to, honestly. Jameer Nelson. I already talked about him earlier. He's better than other starting point guards, honestly. Darren Collison. The kid is a baller. The kid's got potential. The kid's got the skill set to do what Darren Collison. He can shoot. He can pass it. He had that buzzer beater, 1-footed alley-oop 3-pointer I don't know if you've seen that yet, Brian. And he does.
John Collins. Hey, shut up real quick. Who's John Collins?
What?
John Salmons.
Oh, he's an old guy. He's an old guy that plays for the Kings. He's like 34.
So he put on Twitter, "Yo, at Brian, you know all that stuff I said before the game? Well, I meant that about next time we play you."
George
He
Hill.
blew him out, dude.
George Hill. This kid's awesome too. He played with San Antonio. He was another. San Antonio is notorious.
This is what he said. He said,
Fuck's sake, Brian, would you shut up?
Just wanted to say thanks in advance for our next W. It'll be fun to watch you guys come out and try to play against the big boys.
Okay, let me keep talking. George Hill. He's a great player. He doesn't get his assists. That's the only thing about him that I can complain about. I wish he would have stayed with San Antonio, because that's probably my second favorite team.
Hey,
Second favorite team.
Kerr and Dominic Wilkins. Dominic Wilkins, they both are my fans.
Alright, for those of you that don't know, Brian says he knows about basketball. He knows nothing about basketball. He don't know who Dominic Wilkins is.
The worst player is Fab Melo.
No, dude, Fab Melo for...
There's 213 people that play in the NBA.
Exactly, you said there are only 150. But what this thing is, no, have you never seen his 14-block game? He broke the D-League record for blocks. Eventually, the kid's gonna be ready, but he's not there quite yet. But George Hill,
He's the worst player. He's rated 213.
He's a 51 overall, and well,
yeah, that's 51.
Dude, Carlo Facinko was a 40. Go to free agents and see. Go to free agents and look and see some of the guys you see. Like Adam Morrison, DJ Mbenga.
They rate LeBron James as number one. They rate Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Wade.
What are you looking at?
Russell Westbrook, ratings. Dwight Howard, Kevin Love, Rajon Rondo, Kyrie Irving, Drew Holiday, James Harden, Darren Williams, Tony Parker.
Okay, be quiet. Shut up. No one cares anymore. Shut up.
And they said the worst players, just listen, the worst players are Miles Plumlee.
And that's not right. Festus Ezeli.
And Fab Melo.
No, dude, you go here. I will do it for you. I will go there and look to it, and I will tell you. All right, here I have custom teams. I will show you. On my All-Star snubs, the lowest rating one is an 80. That's Jamal Crawford. On my trade marksman, Matt Bonner. He's a 51 overall, but he can shoot threes. That's all I need him to do. That's really all this team is about.
Dude, if I put my player trade him. Or is there any way that you could take you could put my player on custom roster?
We're on different systems. No. Now, if you want a PS3 and you
do that.
What?
Could I make my player on a custom roster? Put him on a.
Well, yeah, you can go into create player, underneath features, and create your guy over. And give him all the stats that he has and put him in free agents, then you can do a create legend with him and put him on any team you want to put him on. Or you can do an association where he's on your team, or you can do a fantasy draft where you draft him and do it. Yeah, you can do that kind of stuff, yeah. Alright, on my potentials team, where these guys have potential, but they haven't really reached it yet. John Wall, Jared Bayless, and Sean Livingston. Livingston was a baller when he first came out and he got drafted 4th overall. He had all the potential in the world, and he blew out his knee. Bayless, he's going to do a lot of great things someday.
John Wall? going to be better than Rajon Rondo.
No, he's not. Tyreek. Tyreek needs to be traded to reach his potential. That's the way it's going to go down. Lance Stevenson, great player. He was atrocious his rookie year. He averaged like three points per game. But he was his first 2 seasons were atrocious. Like, he was getting like 10 minutes a game, which is attributed to it. And, I mean, he was a second-round pick, which is great now because the kids, they want his role.
Quick. What's fun? The association, season, playoff, practice, creating legend, or the association online?
Well, you can't do an association online unless you do a private one. And association's fun. Like, that's why I have like 50 associations, and I don't play any of them, though. Because I do it, I draft them, and then I don't play it anymore. But for the small forwards of my potential team, Mike Beasley, the kid was a...
Wait, so do you do season?
No, never do a season. Because you can't do anything, you just play. You can't make trades, sign anybody, nothing. They just need to take that out of the game. What?
What do you do?
You just play the game, that's all you do. You can't make trades or anything.
What should I do?
Association. Or do a fantasy draft. Download like a Legends roster and do a fantasy draft.
Where do you do that at?
Go to 2K Share.
No, I'm gonna do training camp real quick, actually.
Oh, that's boring. It's really stupid. You get like 1,000 VC. Alright, for the small forwards of my potential team, I have Michael Beasley. He was a second overall pick by the Heat. He was doing great for him. You know, he got caught with the paw and stuff, that kind of stuff. Sound like somebody we know, but that doesn't matter.
I just go over to his house Thursday, and I got really sick the day before, and I couldn't go.
Okay. And then Al-Farouq Aminu. He was an 8th overall pick, was traded in the CP3 trade. What?
Brandon, are you coming to my party?
Probably not. Probably not. Just trust me.
Jacob, Leggett wants to wrestle with you.
So he wants me to tap him out, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I gotta tell you a story. I was at my aunt's house, and her boyfriend, their kid, and this dude that stays with them. Well, me and the other dude was wrestling. He's like 16 or whatever. He went for a takedown, like a full takedown, and when he like wrapped his head like near my side, taking me down, I put him in a guillotine. And I started to lift him off his feet, and then he took me down, but he screwed himself because I held on to the choke, and when he took me to the ground, I left my legs around him and tapped him out. Then the other time, he had me on the ground, and I put him in a crucifix. And if we were striking, I could have really messed him up there just with elbows. And what happened was, he got out of it, and then he gave me his back, and I choked him out with a rear naked choke. Then the third time we did it, I got him I hit him with like a German suplex and put him on the ground, and he gave me his back again, and then I choked him out, and I got his body and wrapped my legs around it, and torqued it, and then he tapped out again. So I beat him 4 times in a row. Or 3 times.
Start driving lateral to the basket. What's lateral mean?
I don't know. Just do what one dude does. For my power forwards of my potential team, I have Bargnani, Tristan Thompson, and Tyrese Thomas. Tyrese Thomas is one of my favorite players. He had all potential in the world. He was a great dunker. He still is. He was in a dunk contest. He lost, obviously. And he has a good mid-range shot, and that's about it. He has a good mid-range and dunking ability. He's not much of a rebounder. He's a good shot blocker, though.
Dude, this guy sucks at shooting. M. Davis?
Yeah, those are generic players, dude. They're not actual players. They suck. For my draft bust team, it's Antonio Daniels. He was a 4th overall pick, and the most he ever averaged was like 9.2 points per game. Sean Livingston, the most points he averaged was, 9.3. Ben Gordon, he's a great player. I just want to draft bust team. Most he ever averaged was 21.4 with the Bulls. Willie McCarter, he was a 12th overall pick and averaged, like, I don't have his full stats, but from here it's 7.7 points. And Marvin Williams, he was a 2nd overall pick. He can shoot. He's averaged double digits mostly his entire career. Mostly he averages 13.9 or 14.8. I'm sorry. Mikael Pietrus. I don't know why I have him in here. I just had trouble finding somebody else. Most he ever averaged was 11 points, but he was a 11th overall pick. Adam Morrison. This dude was the biggest draft bust. One of them, yeah. He don't play anymore. Most he averaged was 11 points his rookie season.
Oh my god, dude, this guy sucks so bad, it's not even funny. Okay, so he actually makes it if you don't even, he'll make it if you don't even push the X button.
Okay, Kenyon Martin. He was the 1st overall pick. The most he averaged was like 12 points, I think, or 16.7 points. Juwan Howard, he was a member of the Fab Five. Nothing else to really say about him. He sucked. Michael Thompson, he's Klay Thompson's dad, but he sucked. The most he averaged was, he averaged 20, he had 20-point season. I didn't know that, but he sucked, once he got to the Lakers. Cole Aldridge, he was 11th overall. The most he averaged was 2 points per game. But only like 7 minutes. It seemed to be probably the most famous draft bust. He played for 4 different teams. He sucked for all of them. Most he averaged was 3 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 1.3 blocks. Second Diop, 8th overall pick. Most he averaged was...
How do you get a 3-point contest on this?
You have to have the All-Star content.
Yeah, that's kind of gay because you don't have dunking either because you had to pre-order the game.
No, you can get it. You can get it right now.
Is it free?
No, it costs $5 on the PS3. I bought it.
So it's only like 400 points on this.
I don't know.
$5 is not many.
Okay. For my young guns team, these are young guys who are hungry and they're going to be good players one day, or they already are. Kyrie and Etwan Moore, Marshawn Brooks, Gordon Hayward, and Terrence Ross. Chandler Parsons, Earl Clark, and Quincy Miller. Andrew Nicholson and Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins and Greg Monroe. That's it. That's all my custom teams. Hold on. I think someone's in the driveway. I think it's my grandma. Hopefully she got me a piece. I didn't see anybody. Oh, there's nobody out there.
Okay, so I was going to get a PlayStation 3 a month ago. I had enough money to get one. But then I thought there was no point because the PlayStation 3 is coming out this...
PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's coming out this holiday, like,
Holiday season, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what system are you getting? PS4 or Xbox One?
Xbox One looks like a VCR.
Well, which one are you getting?
I'm not going to get it when it first comes out. I'm going to wait.
Which one are you going to get?
I'm going to wait for reviews to come out of it.
Alright, so you don't know yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm going to wait to watch some reviews of it.
That's all you had to say, is you don't know yet. I already know what I'm getting.
Season length 82 games or what?
Or what are you doing? Are you doing the Fantasy Legend draft?
No, I'm doing the association.
Yeah, but are you doing like a fantasy draft or what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, you've played association before, I'm sure. It's where you pick a team. Association is where you draft a team. You draft players. You draft 12 players, and that's your team. Or you can trade players, sign players, whatever, but that's your starting team.
Okay, well, how many games? 29? I'll do 29 games.
If you're doing a fantasy draft, do 29. Because, do 29 pretty much. Yeah, just do 29. It's boring otherwise.
No, yes.
No, turn team chemistry and player roles off.
Player roles.
Right underneath team chemistry, I think.
What is it?
It's like player roles. Like if he's used to being a starter, but you have a better player in front of him and you put him as a sixth man, he's gonna get mad because he doesn't want to be that.
Okay, progress fatigue.
Progressive fatigue, just leave that on.
Trade deadline.
On.
Trade override.
Off.
Allow CPU trades.
Yes.
What?
On. Leave it on.
Preseason games.
I turn them off, but you can do them if you want.
Yeah, I want to do it. Injuries at 1. Fantasy draft.
What roster do you have? Do you have like the 2K roster or whatever?
I'm just now starting.
But what roster? Did you load up a roster before you started?
No, I don't know how to.
You have to download a roster.
Oh, so that does start over?
Do you want to do like a legend fantasy draft where you draft a team of legends or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well just hit your right stick up.
Okay.
Okay, go to 2K share. Well, it's in features and then 2K share.
Okay.
Go to rosters.
Upload roster.
No, download.
Oh, download. Oh, my bad. The word is yours. The word is yours. There's none of them on there.
You know what? Let me just back out and do it with you. Go like back to the home screen or whatever.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry for you people listening to this. Alright, go to features. Go to features. Okay, are you in features?
Yeah.
Go to 2K share.
2K share. Okay.
Download.
Okay, I click download.
Okay, now, what do you see? Do you see roster? Do you see like roster 2013 522? Is that the first one listed?
Yeah.
Okay, hit the R2 button, or R trigger, or whatever.
Top rated.
Yeah, alright. Now search Legends, or whatever.
Under top rated.
Yeah. Just hit triangle, file name, Legend.
File name. Oh, yeah, okay. I actually have to type in legend.
Yeah. Sure, what's
How do I
that?
get my player?
Your what? You have to
How do I
create
get
your my player.
I already did. He's 90 some overall.
No, Brian. You have to create him under create player, not in my career. You have to do him in underneath create player. If you want him to be in it. But either way, if you want to be in with the Legends, you have to do this first.
Okay, so I put in legend and it says legend.
Just read the description and see if any of them mention being good for a for a fantasy draft.
Legends, ultimate rosters, fixed rosters, 4 draft, legend, new.
4 draft. Go to the 4 draft one.
Fixed rosters, 4 draft.
I don't know. Just read them through them and see if one says like it's good for the fantasy draft.
Nah, this one has 81. It says all stars.
No, dude. Just alright, you search Legends. You know what? Let me do that with you too.
This guy.
It's easy to do, you're just incompetent. I could do one right now. I'll do one right now. Cause I know how to I know how to hit the download button. Let me find one of my legend rosters. Trade deadline, fantasy. No, it's association.
Fantasy draft. Does that mean I can pick anybody I want?
No, that means like you get a pick, and whoever's in front of you drafts, and then you draft. Like you draft your player, and then it's like an NBA draft, basically, and you draft current players or legends or whoever's on your roster. Right here, Brian. I have a Legends roster right now with Legends in free agency. Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Hakeem, Magic, Larry, Moses Malone, Elgin Baylor, Oscar Robertson.
Alright.
Penny.
So I pick fixed or serpentine?
If you wanted to have the same position every time you draft, then do, fixed. But if it doesn't matter, then do, if you want to do where, like, you have the first pick, the first round, then you have the last pick, the second round. If you have the last pick, the first round, then you have the first pick, the second round.
Fixed.
I'm on a good roster.
Rotation method.
Do rotation.
Clear finals, rest of 7.
What? Yeah, the rest of it's fine. Well, if you do 5-minute quarters, then that's fine. Bill Russell.
Quarter.
If you're going to be playing every single one, then put it down to 5 minutes. If you're going to be playing every game. Alright, I'm going to do a Legends Association right now. 29 games. Team chemistry off, player roles off.
What team should I be?
It doesn't matter. If you're doing fantasy, you have to just choose which one's jerseys you like. Just choose like a team with jerseys you like. Are you doing fixed?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the Winston, the South.
Well, you can change the positions if you hit triangle, then hit triangle on another team. Alright, I'm gonna do the Nuggets. I hope nobody picks Allen Iverson. Alright, I'm picking Allen Iverson for my first pick. I did the 8th overall pick because I wanted the Nuggets.
Do you have everybody that's already on the team?
No, like you have no players on your team until you draft a player. Should I get Josh Smith? I don't know who to pick. Bob Dandridge. He doesn't have a 3-point shot. I want a guy that can...
I probably should have picked Magic, because now Magic has LeBron James. Jazz has Kevin Durant.
What overall pick are you? I'm going to pick Penny.
27.
Oh, dude, you're an idiot, dude. It doesn't matter. You'll be alright. You'll still get a decent team. Right now, my team's Penny Hardaway, Allen Iverson, and I pick Josh Smith. So now I have
John
2.
Wall, I'm done.
What?
Done. No, I'm done. They picked John Wall.
Shut up. You'll be fine, you big baby. I need a center. Oh, I don't know who to get.
They got Tony Parker, too. I'm done.
You don't even like Tony Parker.
Tony Parker's really good.
Yeah, but you don't like him? What team does he play for, Brian?
He plays for the Spurs.
Okay. How many rings does he have?
How many what?
Rings. How many championships has he won? You're the whitest person I know.
Lillard too. Why?
Have you drafted anybody yet?
Right now I'm just drafting somebody.
Alright, pick somebody then. Anybody. It doesn't have to be, it can be anybody. No one cares. Ooh, Hersey Hawkins. Even if you were doing a triangle, it'll skip through everybody, right? Until your pick. I need every position. Except for...
T. Lawson, who's that?
Ty Lawson.
And
Ooh, Trevor Ariza. I don't know who to get.
Robinson.
Oh, I want Trevor Ariza. I'm taking Trevor
Robinson's
Ariza.
good,
Who? Nate Robinson?
Robinson's good. Yeah.
He's a 78 overall, I think, or he should be.
He's 83.
Oh, I don't know who to. Should I get DeAndre? No, I don't want DeAndre. Greg Oden. He sucks. I'll get. Should I get Isaiah? No.
I'm shutting off my Xbox. I'm done.
Why? He's starting to fit. Get used to it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Brian. You're a baby. Oh, should I get Andre Miller? No. I don't know who to get.
Alright.
I'll get Ramon Sessions. He has Dimer.
Well, you too.
You too? I don't know. Who are you talking to?
My nanny.
Your nanny?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know who to get here either. I could get Glenn Davis or Darrell Arthur. Get Seraphin, but he has no shooting touch. I'll get Darrell Arthur. Now, I don't have any. There's no. Oh, I don't know who to get. Should I get Chris Anderson? He can dunk. I'll get Chris Anderson. I should have got DeAndre Jordan when I had the chance to back him up. Tony Allen. Oh, I could get Rip Hamilton. I don't know who to get. There's a lot of good players left.
Video clip. Hey, I'll give you guys a teaser video when I get this up.
You guys still won't care.
My 2K13 video.
Ooh, I could get Drew Gooden. He has an 87 mid-range. I just got him. Alright, I'll show you. I'll tell you who my team is.
We should stop recording.
Alright. Oh, do you want to show your video?
No, I don't want them to see it. That's why.